what does tomorrow look like for employers that employees should be planning for now?
I think that most employers believe that we're going to get back to a similar state to where we are right now after a vaccine, except perhaps de-densify a little bit from that perspective. I think that what we're trying to advise people to do is look at it from what you design today being really flexible for tomorrow. So that if you did need to adjust, because if this comes back, you have the ability to be flexible in your workplace. I think that looking at quality of life things within a building, fresh air, well certifications, things that were starting to be on the forefront. We went through an era of LEED certification, but I think well is going to take a bigger priority as we move forward, because it really talks to how an employee engages with the building. I think that there needs to be a better partnership with owners and tenants from a office operational perspective. I think that they need to be partnering for the well-being of the employees. That's an important aspect. And I think some of the things that are happening within buildings, and certainly Denver has buildings that have amenities, but New York has some amenities, and we were gearing ourselves more towards building type amenities. You really need to be looking at materials and sanitation and sanitizing abilities within buildings that are going to be important as you start to check the box, because we were in an era that was about employee and employee wellness. I think it's going to be even a bigger focus as we move forward, right? And so what does the future look like? What does the future cleaning specifications look like? And we're focusing a lot on that right now with our clients.
That's great.
Yeah, just to maybe follow on that, we did a webinar last week, and we asked a survey and got a number of responses, but 75% of the occupiers that we got feedback from, agility and flexibility built into future sort of plans, buildings, anything is going to be key. So that's the first piece. And then I think when we talk about flexibility, it's not about, just jumping to co-working. It's really sort of a blended hybrid now we're going to be looking at to support sort of large corporate enterprises. Flex, I believe, I'm bullish on it moving forward. I think it's going to have a bigger role in being able to support that intermediary space between working at home and working in an office. What it ends up becoming, I don't know, but it probably isn't the model today. But I believe that, looking at the rebalance between where people work, how they work, there's the asset types are going to get, I think, going to be in flux. And it's going to create other opportunities or new opportunities to push the way people think and people work.
You're also going to need more robust technology for most of these buildings. Eric Schmidt was on CNBC, I think 2 weeks ago, and he did discuss the fact that he doesn't believe that the office world is dead. He believes that it will exist, and it will exist very much like it did before. But owners and tenants really do need to focus on more robust technology infrastructure in order to be operational for the future.